Hello students, today I will explain you the reasons of the French Revolution briefly. So students, let's start. Political causes. What was the political cause behind the French Revolution? To understand it, first we have to know what is revolution. Revolution means the total change of the present political or governmental system of the country, maybe in a non-violent way or may in a violent way. So in France we can see one revolution took place in 1789. The political cause behind the revolution was that in France at that time Bourbon dynasty was in power. Bourbon, that name is very familiar to you because all of you like, I suppose all of you like Bourbon biscuit. Am I right? That Bourbon dynasty was in power at that time in France and Louis XVI was the king and the queen was Marie Antoinette. Louis XVI, he was not an eligible ruler of France and the political condition of France was totally at that time in a mess. No proper governance system was there. They lived lavish lives and they never thought about the lifestyle of the common people. So the king, and one major thing is that at that time the king believed in the divine rule policy. What is divine rule policy? Divine rule policy means, according to that theory, king is the representative of the god and whatever king is saying, that is the words of the god. So you have to obey the words of the king without any doubt. So these reasons are known as political reasons. Next, social causes. The society of the France was divided into three parts. I have sent you the notes total, that is first estate, second estate and third estate. First estate means clergy. Clergy means the bishops or the members of the church. They didn't pay any tax to the government, but they are collecting tax named tithe from the common people. Second estate, nobles. They are the aristocratic, bureaucratic section of the France. They also didn't pay any kind of taxes. And third estate, they are the peasants, labor class, all the common people actually, and they have to pay all the taxes to the church as well as to the king also. Now, economic causes. Economic cause is that Louis XVI led a lavish life. The French treasury was totally emptied at that time, and the common people, they had a huge burden of tax on their head, and that time the France decided to help the 13 American colonies for their independence movement. So extra expenditure added to the budget of France, which was unbearable for France at that time, and subsistence crisis was also started for all those above mentioned reasons. What is subsistence crisis? That means the basic needs for a human being was endangered at that time. That reason was another reason, that is economic crisis. Intellectual causes. All three causes were present in France from many times ago, many years actually. But people didn't know how to revolt against the king. They only knew that all whatever is going on, all are correct because divine rule was there. But that intellectual causes, that means the philosopher, John Locke, Voltaire, Rousseau, Montesquieu, they first started to change the theory. They told that king is not the representative of God. Power sharing should be there in the society. Common people also having right to change their government. So now people came to understand that they are also the part of the government. So now they thought about revolution. And another important cause is the effect of the independent movement of the 13 American colonies. Previously I told that French sent their armies in America, and after returning from there they had the experience of successful revolution. So the soldiers, those who fought in America, they also thought about revolution in their own country. So students, these are the reasons of the French Revolution. Next day I will explain you the revolutionary part.